Okay, welcome back. So what we're going to do is try out a couple examples to finish out this section of area bounded by two curves. So let's go to look at example one. I also have these spaced out in a separate document. So let's go to that document right now. So here's example one. Find the area bounded by the line. It's actually a typo right here. This should be f of x equals negative 3x plus 26. And the curve x squared minus 10x plus 32, and the two vertical lines, x equals 1 and x equals 6. So before we even try to integrate this, we need to figure out what the top and bottom functions are. So let's go ahead and go to Desmos, graph both of these functions and their respective vertical lines to see which graph is on top and bottom. Let's go to Desmos and graph these functions. So I have y equals negative 3x plus 26, x squared minus 10x plus 32. And I have the vertical lines, x equals 1 and x equals 6. Okay, so here we have this figure right here. And what it looks like is that x equals 1 is green, x equals 6 is purple. In between there, y equals negative 3x plus 26 is on top, and y equals x squared minus 10x plus 32 in blue is on bottom. So that helps us identify which is on top, which is on bottom. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to the question. So let's go ahead and make a couple notes. Note or notes f of x equals negative 3x plus 26 is on top. So our integral would be the integral from 1 to 6 f of x minus g of x dx. So we plug in our f of x and our g of x, it would look like such. 1 to 6, negative 3x plus 26 minus x squared minus 10x plus 32. It's important to keep track of this negative because it's going to distribute into our bottom function. So let's go ahead and demonstrate that. So this negative distributes inside, and we get the integral from 1 to 6, negative 3x plus 26 minus x squared plus 10x minus 32 dx. And if we keep simplifying, we end up with the integral from 1 to 6, negative x squared plus 7x minus 6 dx. Okay, so then we just have a straightforward integral to work with. So what this becomes is negative x cubed over 3 plus 7x squared over 2 minus 6x, going from 1 to 6. And if we plug in our endpoints, we get negative Careful with the negative. 6 cubed over 3 plus 7 times 6 squared over 2 minus 6 times 6 minus bracket negative 1 cubed over 3 plus 7 times 1 squared over 2 minus 6 times 1. And so I trust you with the calculation. So in the first bracket, we should get 18. And in the second bracket, we should get negative 2.833. And this two negatives make a positive. So 18 plus 2.8333. Excuse me. And if we add these together, we get 20.833. And that's the area between these two functions, between 1 and 6. Okay, great. Now let's go ahead and try out another example. So find the area of the region bounded by the two curves. F of x equals 2x squared minus 28x plus 99. And g of x equals negative 2x squared plus 12x plus 15. And the two vertical lines, I'm going to change these a bit. I'm going to change these to x equals 3 and x equals 7, just to give us a more clean intersection graph. But once again, let's go ahead and graph these on Desmos. So let's jump to Desmos and check these out. So let me go ahead and change a couple things. So this should be y equals 2x squared minus 28x plus 99. This second function, g of x, is going to be negative 2x squared plus 12x plus 15. And this vertical line is 3, and this vertical line is 7. Okay, so a lot of different things going on, but just remember that purple and green are vertical lines, and we want to see between these intersections which function's on top and which function's on bottom. So here, it looks like in blue, negative 2x squared plus 12x plus 15 is on top. And 2x squared minus 28x plus 99 is on bottom between 3 and 7. So the blue is our top. So g of x is going to be our top function. So let's jump back to the notes and write out what we just discovered. So I'll say note g of x equals negative 2x squared plus 12x plus 15 is on top. So our integral would be 3 to 7 g of x minus f of x dx. So let's go ahead and plug in our f of x and our g of x. So g of x is on top now. But once again, we're just going to distribute in that negative. So it would be negative 2x squared plus 12x plus 15 minus 2x squared minus 28x plus 99. And then don't forget your dx. So just distribute in that negative, and what we end up with is the integral from 3 to 7, negative 2x squared plus 12x plus 15 minus 2x squared plus 28x minus 99 dx. So if we combine like terms, we end up with negative 4x squared plus 40x minus 84 dx. And if we integrate this, it becomes negative 4x cubed over 3 plus 40x squared over 2 minus 84x, going from 3 to 7. And so we plug in 7 and 3, negative 4 times 7 cubed over 3 plus 40 times 7 squared over 2 minus 84 times 7 minus negative 4 times 3 cubed over 3 plus 40 times 3 squared over 2 minus 84 times 3. Sorry, running out of room a bit. Minus 84 times 3. Okay, so if we simplify this out, our first bracket ends up being 65.33 minus, and our second bracket ends up being negative 108. And so negative 65.33 plus 108 ends up being 42.67. And that is the area between f of x, g of x, and the vertical lines 3 and 7. But okay, so that's it for this video. Examples 1 and 2. We'll do 3 and 4 in the next video, but I'll see you there. Thank you. Bye.